So, we're now online, I think. Yep, we're good to go. So yeah, yesterday's game was supposed to be, or today's game was supposed to be yesterday's game. But we had a real nasty windstorm here in Ontario. And I didn't have power when I got home, and I only got power at like 9 o'clock at night last night, and then my internet didn't come back until this morning. So obviously very difficult to run a live stream with no internet. So, but we're back at it today. Today we're going to do Mousin Around. I was thinking I might do a double header, but that's going to really depend on how I feel. I was up pretty late last night and then was up pretty early this morning, so I'm very tired, and I'm sure that will show in my play, which will probably be shitty. So I'm warning the no one that is currently listening right now that I might not be playing to my regular par of play, or regular level of play. But we're going to try. We'll see how it goes. We're going to play Mousin Around. Mousin Around is a fairly rare game. I don't know exactly how many are made, but I know it's close to either just more than 1,000 or less than 2,000, which in a production run of a pinball machine is fairly low. There are a few exploits on this game, so if you're playing it in a tournament setting and it isn't bastardized to the way that mine is, the big problem with this game is this center ramp. So this center ramp has a very safe return feed, has a gigantically massive shot, is very close to the flipper, is hittable from both sides and hittable on the fly from both sides. And what you end up doing is after you hit the three bank that comes up, there's a bank of three targets that you have to hit that comes up, you can just sit there and shoot this center ramp for 100,000 a shot, which doesn't sound like a lot, but one thing that pinball players like me and other players that I know like to do, there's a really good player named Kaylee George, who loves to find one thing that he can do safely and do it ad nauseum. Adam, thanks for stopping by, dude. Good to see you. So yeah, as I was saying, he'll sit and he'll do something ad nauseum. So while 100,000 doesn't sound like a lot, when you shoot 100,000 100 times, it's now 10 million. So it can add up if you are that accurate and that good at ball control and don't miss. And I mean, that's a really hard shot to miss. So what I've done on my Mousin Around is, you probably can't see it, but there are two gigantic rubbers in the middle of this ramp. So while it is still very hittable, it's definitely harder. It narrows the gap. The reason why I did that is because what I like about the center ramp, because I've been to tournaments where they disable the center ramp and you don't even get to shoot it, that takes away your ability to light your kickback. So my kickback starts unlit in this game, and you light kickback by dropping the three bank and then shooting the center ramp 3 times, which lights your kickback. And kickbacks, to coin a phrase from Bo and Karen's, is like an extra ball, because you've drained and you now get your ball back for free, basically, kind of thing. So having a kickback is pretty important. The other thing the center ramp does that you don't get to do if you take it away is it lights these million targets, or these million inserts, on the left and the right ramp. And you can kind of see it in the window. The back panel here spells million. And so you shoot one of each, or you can shoot one of each to get one letter in the million, and then you have to shoot the center to relight the ramps, and then shoot them again for 2 more letters. And the idea is you spell million, and then you can get into the mouse hole for 1,000,000 points. So that option goes away if you don't have the center ramp enabled. So that's why I like having the center ramp enabled, and I don't like when it's disabled. So I think I've put enough of a fix in place that you shouldn't be sitting there trying to do center ramp all day. So the main goal on Mousin Around is multi-ball. That's where a that vast majority of your points are. You may notice if you tuned into my stream before that the display or the way I've got the video set up for the display is a lot more pulled back than usual. That's because here on the back box are your jackpot values. So at the start of a game, it starts at 1 million, and then depending on there's ways that you can raise that jackpot value. So at the start of the game, at the start of every ball, even locked balls, there's a skill shot on these inserts up here, and if you can land the ball in the lit insert, you will get a skill shot, and you cannot move the lane that the skill shot is on with the left and the right flipper like you can on most skill shot type games with the upper lane. So you actually have to plunge for the skill shot and make an actual skillful shot, which is not always the norm, even though the name implies that it should be. So every time you get a skill shot, you get to increase your jackpot value, which starts at 1 million, and then 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 4, and then 5. The other way that you can increase the jackpot value aside from skill shots is from spelling cheese. So down here in the middle of the playfield is the cheese inserts. You spell cheese by either hitting this back stand-up target, by shooting the center ramp, by shooting the right ramp, or by shooting the left ramp. All of those will add a letter in cheese. And when you spell cheese, then you go in behind the mouse hole, you get some random value, depending, well, I guess it doesn't depend, it is just a random value that you receive from going in the mouse hole, somewhere between, I think, 150,000 and 300,000 maybe. And then the ball comes out, and you can, when you go in the mouse hole, the value of your jackpot raises. I've been talking about the multi-ball, but I haven't talked about how to get the multi-ball. So the way you would get the multi-ball is you spell mouse and trap. So the stand-up or the stand-up targets both on the left and the right. This one spells mouse, that one spells trap. You hit each of the targets, and as you spell mouse trap, there are two very cool. This is one of my favorite things about this game. There are two very cool physical mouse traps that live here and here. And so there are these boxes that pop up out of the playfield, and you have to shoot the ball into them, and it captures the ball and drags the ball underneath the playfield. So it's actually like a mousetrap. So it's a very unique and different feature that I've never seen before in any pinball. Even to this day, I still have yet to see such a unique physical lock in a game. And that's something that is really cool about this game specifically, and kind of what I like about it the most is those physical locks. They're very ingenious, and they're a very interesting mechanism, and it's something that you don't see. Now, the hard part about shooting mouse and trap is obviously these are very dangerous things to shoot at. Your ball goes out of control. Anytime you take a pot shot at a stand-up targets like this, you're not going to get a safe return, so it's not really great. But there are ways to spot letters on the inlanes. You'll see there's going to be a lit insert on the left and the right inlane, which rotates based on switch hits from the slingshot and pop bumpers. And also, there is sorry, I should have talked about this too. There's an orbit shot, but you can't, that feeds into the right out lane that would normally spot you a letter, but on my game I've set it up so that it can't. So the only way to get letter spotted is by randomly going into an in lane, or what I'm going to do at some point throughout the game when I feel I need to, is I'm going to do something called the shats. And the shats is where you shoot the ball at the very end of the flipper and you shoot it up the other in lane. It's named after a very famous and a well-known pinball player named Neil Schatz, who no longer plays in the hobby, unfortunately, but used to be able to do that with ease on basically any game that he wanted to. So the move was coined after him. And then it's unfortunate that he doesn't play anymore, because he really was a joy to watch play and a very good player. So it's unfortunate that he has decided to stop playing in the hobby. So yeah, so that is the gist of it. Oh, there's one last thing. So we've talked about multi-ball, we've talked about the millions. There's two more things I should say. There's an orbit here, which feeds back to the right flipper. My feed is kind of dicey. Sometimes it's slow, sometimes it's super fast, but it builds up an overall value. It starts at 50, goes to 100, 150, 200, and then 250. And if you can keep making that shot over and over and over again, it's on a very quick timer. You can get 250,000 points a shot, which is really good. And considering you can continue to get the feed to the correct flipper to make that shot over and over again, your ability to get points is only limited by your accuracy on that shot. So it's a really neat feature, has some fun animation and sounds on it. So we'll try going for that a little bit when we get on stream. The last thing I want to talk about is the double scoring. So if you make any two ramp shots in quick succession, either the right and the left, or the combination of the two, you can make a quick left ramp and then a quick right ramp, you will light double scoring. And so double scoring is achieved by hitting this stand up here on the back, and you'll hear a little, I can't remember what, I'll point out the voice clip. Camper, 200 bits, dude, thanks very much, I really appreciate it. Holy crap, uptime. I forgot to switch over. Did I miss a lot? Sorry, you missed the entire explanation. So I've basically gone over the entire explanation of how I'm going to play the game, or how you play the game. I haven't started the game yet, but I was just finishing up. I'll talk about it as I'm playing as well, so you don't have to worry about being 100% lost. But thank you very much for the 200 bits. That's awesome, dude. I really appreciate it. Yeah, all right. So, and I don't know why the fucking notification is still all over the place. It doesn't, the notification should look better. I looked at it before and it doesn't look, I don't know why it doesn't look good when someone actually does drop bits. But anyway, so the last thing I was talking about was double scoring. And so double scoring is achieved by shooting either the left ramp or right ramp 2 times in quick succession, or the left and the right ramp in quick succession, and then shooting the stand up at the back of the left sort of lane here. And then that lights double scoring for only 15 seconds, and anything you get on the playfield at that point will be doubled, which is pretty amazing. For the first time, I played yesterday just to play a test game to see if the game was playing okay, and I did a double jackpot, which is something I've never done before. And I was like, God damn it, I wish that was on stream, because that was pretty fucking cool. So we'll try for that, but that is very hard. And we'll see if and like I said, I've owned this game for a number of years and never been able to achieve it. So being able to achieve it that one time was pretty cool. So let's get started. It's got some funny music and funny call outs. Good animation on the back glass or on the back blocks and stuff like that. So the main goal right now is we want to plunge this skill shot here that you can see flashing, because that will raise our jackpot value here on the back box. So right now we're at $1 million, so if I can plunge that skill shot, then we go up to 1.5 million, and we're on our way to getting some good value out of that multi-plunge. So I don't know exactly where that is on the plunge, so I'm gonna go hard and see if I can't get it in there, and there it is. So 100,000 for the skill shot, and then almost an immediate drain. I wanna try and get control, but there we go. All right, so we got 100,000 on the skill shot. We're working towards our bonus multipliers, which can be pretty lucrative for points. And then we started getting our jackpot values up to 1.5 million. My kickback is not lit yet, so I'm going to do the crazy thing and go after this 3-bank. It's not a safe shot at all, but I do like having my kickback, so I'm going to try and get that out of the way. So there's 1 to the center bank. 2, and we almost died there, and 3. So now the bank is down, so we need 3 more shots to the center, which will also get us 3 cheese letters towards building our next jackpot value. We've also already gotten T, R, A, and U out of Mousetrap, so we're on our way towards lighting our locks. So we'll shoot the 3 center bank to light our kickback. And there's what I'm talking about for how I've made the shot harder with those big rubbers in the center. It's definitely a much tighter shot, which makes getting the shot that much more difficult. So there's 1. And all of this, I'm doing all of this just to get a kickback. But we're already through that flail fest. We already almost got Mousetrap spells, so that's good. But I still want my kickback. So Oh, and now we lose the kickback opportunity. That bank comes back up, and now we get no opportunity for getting that kickback. So that was kind of a wasted ball. Skill shot is again on the left lane, so we want to get that skill shot. So we found the skill shot was on a full plunge, so we'll do the full plunge again. Didn't make it. So we just need the O for mousetrap. I don't know that I want to do that yet, because while 1.5 million is a decent jackpot, it's not a good jackpot. I want to get up to 2.5 or 3 at least before I bother going after my multi-ball. So I'm going to leave that O alone right now because I don't want to open the physical locks just yet. I'm going to spend my time going after these ramps and get the cheese letters to build up my jackpot value. And there's that double scoring I was talking about, so we started double scoring. And if I shoot that ramp, that opens the cheese hole, or the mouse hole. And I didn't get into the mouse hole before double scoring ended, unfortunately, or else we would have been able to double the cheese value that we would have gotten in the mouse hole. So we'll try and post-transfer over. That was a pretty sloppy post-transfer, but we're still alive, so it can't be that bad. All right, so now we're in the mouse hole. 350,000, not bad. And now we want to, so that brings our jackpot value up to 2 million, but we want more. We want to be greedy here a little bit, so we're going to spell some more cheese and get that value up even more. Our double scoring is ready on that left lane there, but I don't want to shoot it just yet because it's so short. I'm going to shoot it now though, but I missed. That's okay though. It's only, it doubles the value, but I mean, it's really short, so. Yes, the kickback does persist through balls if you do get it. So if I had gotten the kickback, I would have been able to keep that for the remaining 3 balls, but ended up draining and doing nothing as a result. So I've almost got the 3 bank completed up top here again. I only need 1 shot to it. I'll probably just pick that up randomly and then try and get my kickback then. So mouse hole is lit. We'll shoot over here to pass it over, and we missed. Live catch. I don't like, no, the post transfer does not like to work on this. Yeah, see, that's not a very good post transfer. That's not what we want out of a post transfer. But we can bounce over on the right. I don't think the bounce over works very well from left to right though. And apparently my shot making is way off. Yeah, because I haven't hit that fucking mouse hole very good here. So I should be a really simple shot, but my shots are so far off that I got no problem with that left ramp, but for some reason I can't find the right. God damn it. Just fucking, there we go. Alright. Another 300,000 for that. The live catch here. Jackpot value is now at 2.5 million. I'm going to be greedy and at least get it to 3 million. If I can not continually miss my shots. Alright. Getting a good rhythm here. Spelling cheese. Oh! And that's why we want a kickback. Because we lost it because we didn't have a kickback. So now we've got skill shot here, and we're hopefully, that's a shorter plunge, so we'll plunge it a little bit softer this time. Nope, too hard. Oh, all right. Took a warning for that, but that was necessary. I opened up the physical locks for the cheese. I've got the center bank open, and there's my kickback finally. So it did at least remember the 2 shots I had made last time and give me my kickback. So now my kickback is lit, back in the cheese hole, and we're up at 3 million. So now that we're at 3 million for our jackpot, we're definitely going to take in our locks because, and I'll show you after I get one of the locks, why I wanted to get to at least 3 million. So we'll go for the left orbit, which is over here. So you can see the flashing trap set, and we'll shoot the physical lock. And we missed. So we'll go right instead. And there's the example of that physical lock that I like so much. There was a piece of cheese that was sitting up here, and I shot the ball into it, and it's now down below the playfield. So the reason I was talking about getting to at least 3 million is for this exact reason right here. When I lock a ball, when I get to plunge the new ball, I have another opportunity at the skill shot. So if I get the skill shot, my jackpot value immediately goes up to 4 million. And then when I lock this ball over there, I get another shot for a skill shot, and I can get my jackpot up to 5 million without having to spell that cheese and go into multi-ball with max jackpot value. So that's really good. Obviously, that's where you want to be when you go into your multi-ball. So let's plunge for a skill shot here. Go a little bit softer this time. There we go. That's what we wanted. We wanted that shot, that skill shot. And so now we just need to lock up on the left-hand side here. And my shots are still off, so we're going to bounce that over right off the tip into a controlled shot into the left orbit. I tried to tap that one over. Still worked out, but it was a little harder than it should have been. And there we go. Block the second ball. There we go. All right. Last skill shot on the center. Once I plunge this ball and it goes over one of the in lanes, both balls are going to kick out from the right and left orbit from those physical locks. So the important part to do right after that is get control immediately, because you have to put the balls back into those physical locks again in order to light the actual jackpot. We don't get a jackpot until we dump the balls back into the lock on the left and the right. So we'll plunge, hopefully get our skill shot, jackpot will be lit, we're ready for 5 million, and then we just got to get the balls back in the traps to actually light the jackpot to collect it. And the collecting of the jackpot is done right here on the mouse hole, like so many other things. There's a big insert there that'll start flashing and an audio cue on the machine to tell me the jackpot is lit. So I'm going to plunge pretty hard on this. All right, so we're at 5 million. 3 balls in play, 1 already gone. We're okay. Well, we're not okay actually yet. Oh, it almost went in on that shot there. That would have been cool. All right, so we're back under control. I think I'm going to try a cradle separation here. Yes, perfect. So I want to go. Do you want to go right or left first? I'm going to go left first. Left, and then miss the right. Let this ball come down. Cradle separate again. No, don't fucking shoot it down the out lane, dummy. All right, let's do that a little bit better. There we go. In the hole. Shoot that shot, and that's 5 million. Yeah, baby, jackpot. And so now we can go after that again by shooting those same. Oh, I almost had it. All right. No, come on back, ball. Nope, not coming back. That's okay. We got 5 million out of that. That's the most we're gonna get out of that jackpot, which is pretty great. Well, actually, we could have doubled it for 10. But once you end the multi-ball, if you collect the jackpot, the value goes all the way back down. So you have to build it all the way back up if you want to go for another multi-ball. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna shoot for some cheese. Come on, go around. Nope. And there's my kickback and getting some use. Oh, come on. Oh. And that's the end of that. It's okay. We got a 5 million jackpot out of that. Pretty happy getting a 5 million out of her. So decent first game, 9 million. It's not a good first game, but getting a 5 million jackpot is always going to be good, decent game. So we'll start the game again. And we'll try some of the other strategies like going for the orbits. And we can try the center 100,000 all day strategy, but I don't think that's going to be very successful on this game. Got our skill shot for 100,000. Let's take the center bank down. Okay, we're gonna go orbit. Nope, we're gonna miss the orbit on this next shot. We're gonna spell some cheese here. Get some cheese. Get our double scoring. There we go, double scoring with one letter lit for cheese left. Come on, give me that last cheese letter and then go in your hole. Nice. So that should be 400,000, which is pretty shitty, but that's okay. Yeah, that was 400,000. So let's shoot some orbit. The orbit, like I said, starts at 50,000, then 100, 150, 200, 250 if you can continue to make successive shots. You do have some time after you miss a shot to try and continue that point value build, but I find it, the way mine feeds, it's very fast, so it's really difficult to do that with any accuracy or being able to accomplish that over and over again. So I still have my kickback, but I'm going to go orbit for now. Oh, we're getting ball search because we held on to the ball too long. So there's 2. Oh, there we go. See, and sometimes that happens where it goes into the 2 in a row. And then we didn't get anything else out of that. Oh shit. Alright. Come on, orbit. Nope. See, that bounce on left to right is not nearly as nice as right to left is. I don't know why that is, but I've tried rebuilding the flippers and stuff like that, and I haven't had any success in making it any better. I seem to always get to 2 in a row and then start fucking up the shot. I'm trying to take on the fly shots to get my 2x scoring going like that, and then I'm going to go back. I was going to go back into the orbit, but instead I'm going up to the cheese hole. 250,000, so that's double for 500,000, which isn't terrible. Let's go back to the orbit. 1 orbit shot that time. And just through normal play, we're already almost at mouse trap without actually trying to shoot those targets. So that can generally happen sometimes too, where even though you're not shooting for them, just by missing, you're getting value from other things. So let's go back to the orbit. Oh, shit. And there's what I'm talking about, where the feed is screwy because we had some really nice, slow, easy to keep going feeds. So that's what I was expecting. I was expecting it to bounce, rattle around a little bit, and give me a nice, easy shot back to the orbit again. And instead, I got a super fast feed right down, right down the in lane, right down, and right past my flipper. I'm just fucking sleeping, and let it go right down the center on me because I wasn't paying enough attention. So yeah, that was funny. That's okay though. Another interesting thing that you probably can't see because it's where the inserts are located, but I had 1 and 2 of the 2 hits on the center bank completed. I hadn't done 3 yet. Unlike when the bank is actually down, I will keep the 1-2 progress and only have to make 1 shot to 3 in order to drop that bank down. So while you do lose progress if the bank is already down, you don't lose progress if the bank is still up. So we're going to go for our skill shot because we're already at 2.5 million for our jackpot value. We got the next skill shot. It's 200,000 this time. I'm going to try and get the last target for that and not die. We didn't die. Alright, so there's, oh shit. There's me doing a really bad job of controlling that ball. So we've got 1 shot, 2 shots, and there's our kickback lit. So you can see by the green insert that my kickback is now lit. So I've got a little bit of insurance policy on that left outlane. So I mean, this is what I was talking about, where you can try, oh shit, Oh god, that was close. You can try and do this for 100,000 a shot, because that value doesn't go anywhere. But I mean, it's okay. It can be done, but it's just not as easy as it could be. So you can just sit here, and depending on your accuracy level, take 100,000 points all day. Oh, or just, you know, put the right flipper up and let it get the maximum amount of space to dump right down the center on you because you're a moron. So that's also an option available to you. All right. Go for another skill shot. Too hard. So we still have our kickback at least. We're not going to get the cheese hole there. We don't have anything towards our million, and we're 3 letters away from mousetrap. All right, let's get the hole at least figured out. So we'll get that out of the way. I'm gonna try and take a shot at this E, see if I can't clear that out. Nope, didn't get it. Was trying to sort of get it into the T and R over there. So there's the T. Got the E. We got a warning for moving the game around a little too much. And now, because we're 1 letter away, I'm going to try something that I was talking about earlier, and that's shatzing. And so shatzing is where you shoot the ball at the very end of the flipper, and it's going to go up the in lane and get me that spot letter target rather than going after the R. It can be dangerous, especially if you're not good at it, which I am not great at. And it can also be dangerous because sometimes it'll go up and then bounce around and then go right out lane. So we'll see. I don't remember how well the Shats works on this one. I think the left Shats is safe, but the right Shats is not safe. So we're gonna do it and see. So there's the Shats. That wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. We got the Shats, and then we fucked up our catch, or I think it went into the slings and then took out my kickback. But that's what a Shats is. It's shooting the in lane to get the value off the in lane that you wouldn't be able to get without the ball falling down in there. And I know you're probably looking at these ramps and saying, well, you could just shoot the ramp and get the switch, but no, you actually can't. When you shoot the ramp, the ball gets dropped off behind the switch, so you can't trigger the switch by shooting the ramps. So that's why you can't do it that way. But we have our traps lit, so we're gonna get trapped up. Hopefully we get 1 skill shot out of this at least to get us back to that 5 million value. We got our 5 million lit. We just need to get that last trap set. There we go. Oh. I'm gonna go left ramp to bounce over and then into the trap. Nice. So this is an interesting situation in the sense that I have some decisions to make. So I can hard plunge and go for that skill shot and probably get 300,000 out of it, which isn't terrible points, but isn't like amazing amounts of points. Or, and the reason I'm not doing that automatically is because my jackpot is already at 5 million. So getting that skill shot isn't worth as much as it normally would be to me. But I can soft plunge and have it come down the in lane and hopefully get a little bit of a safer feed. So I think in this specific scenario, not going for the skill shot is the better option because the feed out of the pops is never safe. Whereas this short plunge will 100% come to this flipper. Well, I shouldn't say 100%. It should 99% come to this flipper because it could rattle around and go right out lane. That does happen. It's fucking bullshit, but it does happen. So, yeah, we're gonna do a short plunge and see how that goes. So there's the short plunge. And there we go, like that. Oh shit, that was good until the balls decided to collide with each other. Oh shit, we dropped that ball. So we're locked in for the first one. We're gonna let it come out. Oh, we're gonna try and get a live catch. And I shoved the machine and tilted for no reason. That sucks. At least we know the tilt's in a good place, because that was a decent shove. We had taken some warnings before, and that felt that felt fair from a perspective of how the tilt should be set. Maybe a little liberal, but I think pretty fair. So, yeah. All right. Didn't need to do that. I think I could have probably saved it, but I wanted to make sure that I got it on the tip of the left flipper to get it onto the right flipper. And so I just gave it a little too much to the right. So let's go for another game here. Let's see. So you want to mouth around. What's going on? Cognizant. All right. A vigorous tilt. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that vigorous, dude. That was a reasonable attempt at saving the ball, I think. If I hadn't had my warnings before, I would have been fine. All right. Let's get some cheese, because our jackpot value is only at 1 million. So we want some cheese. Give me that cheese. Bounce that over. We got one hit on the center bank, but we're not getting any cheese. So we'll get some cheese now. And then we'll take our double scoring. I tried to shoot the left ramp, but no, that was so this is something I firmly believe. That feed, because I missed the shot, went off the top of the sling, and I thought I was going to be able to get the tip of it on the right flipper. But I was wrong, and I got to the tip of the left flipper. So that hit a flipper. And as far as I'm concerned, personally, if the ball touches a flipper in any way, and I mean any way, the minutest amount, you can save that thing. You just have to be aware of its position, ready for when it's going to hit, and be able to flip it away. I see people complain a lot of the times that something went center drain when I see it tip on a flipper, and I'm like, no, dude, that tipped on a flipper. So that's 100% your fault. If the ball hits the flipper in any way, and you lose the ball, aside from it going out lane, obviously, but I mean, you can shoot it into the out lane, and that would still 100% be your fault. But if you're trying to do like a center save and it's on a tip, and you don't save it, you lost it. That was your fault, not it draining center, or not it being some bad luck. All right, bounce that over. Randomly take a pot shot at the center bank by accident. All right, we're okay. Get in the hole. Nice. 250,000 cheesy bonus. That gives some cheesy bonus. Come on. Oh, darn, nice. So this game is not going well. We only have jackpot value up to 2.5 million. We can get it up to 3 with the plunge, but we only have like 3 letters completed for Mousetrap. All right, well that worked out. That plunge was very nice to us, and the slingshot hit it into 3 letters for us. We also dropped down the center bank so I could get my kickback if I like, but I need to be able to hit the shot first, so that would be important too. Oh geez. All right. Oh no! So that was a very reasonable warning. The ball was definitely going to drain if I didn't go for the slap save there. we got our kickback, which is nice. And we're 2 letters away from Mousetrap. So I'll try and pick off the A. And we got the A. Oh, Jesus. Now, we're going to do the same thing we did last time, where we're going to shats the right out lane, or right in lane. Yeah, we're going to shats the right out lane. That's what we don't want to do. We're going to shats the right in lane and get this last letter. All right. And that's what you don't want to do. So as I was explaining the things you don't want to do, you don't want to shoot the bottom of the right sling and then not flip when you fuck up the shats and watch the ball go down the middle like a moron. You don't want to do that. That's what you don't want to do. So now that we've gotten what you don't want to do out of the way, we won't do that anymore, right? That's what we're saying. I was just trying to help everyone out and show you what not to do. Because I'm sure not knowing what not to do is why you're watching this.
So you want to mouth around.
All right. Let's get some jackpots. Cool. Not a trap. Let's get some cheese. Let's not get some cheese. Let's get some cheese on the left ramp. Or let's not. See, and I didn't need to go for a slap save there. It was very clearly on the left flipper. Alright. Cheese time. Come on, get around there. You got it. One more. Or not. Now we're not going to get our double scoring. Nope, we're definitely not getting our double scoring yet. And we're going to lose the ball. Oh no, that was a good save. I saw the ball was careening over here to the right, but there was a lot of rubber over here on the right. There's no like hard wall that it could die into. So when I saw that was happening, I gave it a good shove to the right and a bit up to push that ball out and keep it in play. So that was good. And then we immediately follow that up by missing our shot. So we'll bounce that over, miss our shot, and that's what I was talking about with and that's a shitty shot, going top sling to the left, out lane, but that's what I was talking about, the bounce over from left to right not being as good as right to left. It kind of died there on that bounce, and that's why I had to sort of reactively flip that ball away on the right-hand side, so. Okay, skill shot. And that's what we get for not having our kickback, is not getting that ball back because we didn't have a kickback. And right now I'm actually trying to shoot the R because I figure, see if I can actually get some letters, but I guess we'll go back for cheese. Nope, we're gonna get the R. Yeah, I meant to do that. I meant to shoot the R when I was saying I was going to start shooting for cheese. Oh, Jesus. Still very much in trouble here. Alright, back under control. I'm going to shoot a center bank because I saw I was one away from that. I can start working towards my kickback since we lost the ball last time without a kickback. There's one. Mouse traps are open. Apparently I don't want my kickback. Alright, we're going to ignore that for now because I'm just missing my shots. And we've only got a 2 million jackpot, but we've already got the mouse traps open. We've got one more mouse hole ready, so we might as well take that. 450,000 is good value. Catch the ball and we'll go for the left mouse trap. Or we'll not go for the left mouse trap. We'll have to do a slap save and hope we get it back under control, which we do. There we go. Alright. Plunge into another skill shot, hopefully. Nope. A little too much on that. Over on the right flipper. Into another mouse trap. And multi-ball is ready. Definitely going to full plunge here because I do want to build up my jackpot value if I can. We got it. Now we've got a 3 million jackpot. We just need to get the balls under control. Nope, not getting under control. And that's the big fuck you on this game. If you don't get the balls under control and you don't put them back in their locks, you get to start all over again. So Mousetrap is completely unlit. It raised my target bank back up, so I can't get my my kickback. And yeah, you're basically back to fucking square one if you fuck that multi-ball up. So don't fuck it up. Oh shit. All right. So I'm gonna sit here and just go after letters to try and get back into another multi-ball real quick. So we've already got T, A, and P on the left, or on the right I should say, and now we're going to go for some mouse targets. We got the R just through some caroms, which is nice. We got the O and the U, and we almost died. Alright. Now we're going to do the actual shots this time, and not shoot it off the top of the sling. I mean, we are going to shoot it off the top of the sling, but at least we're not going to die. I want to get this over here. Oh man, this is ugly. Ah, almost. So there's back and forth, but I can't get up the inlane. So let's go back over. So you're seeing me play with my food a little bit here just because why the fuck not, but I would never normally do this because this is really fucking stupid right now. I'm not getting any value for doing this, and I'm just trying to get that one in lane, but I can't seem to get the... Yeah, and see that's why you don't play with your food, because you eventually die. Alright, get our skill shot. We just need that last E letter. We got it. Perfect. That's what we wanted to do. Well, I mean, brutal in the sense that I suck, yes, but not brutal in the sense that the game is being unfair to me. So, yeah. But we got it. Alright, so now we need to be over on the left. So we'll try a post transfer. That was a really ugly post transfer. We got jackpot up at 5 million, so we can soft plunge this. We don't need to worry about the skill shot. And then we're going to hopefully get these balls under control and make some... There's one. All right, come here, ball. Come here. There we go. All right, we're going to lose that one. But, I mean, sometimes that's a decision you have to make. It's a decision that a lot of tournament players make when they're in multi-ball. Do you try and keep 3 balls in play, or do you let one that is clearly on its way out the door go and but keep control? And most of the time, players are going to opt to keep control. In that situation where that ball was coming down, I already had balls on the left and the right flipper in complete control. If I had decided to try and save that ball, I would have lost control and potentially could have lost 2 or all of the balls. So there is a reason sometimes to let a ball in multi-ball go, because it does make your ability to make shots, to keep control, and to do what you need to do to achieve a jackpot or achieve something in multi-ball much better. Because if you're sitting there just flailing the balls around, that's a recipe for disaster. There's only so long that you can do that and do that effectively, unless you're like an Andre Mazenkov or something like that. So he's really good at playing on the fly. I'm what you would call more of a control player. I like to have balls on flipper and controlled, measured shots that I can take at my specific targets. So we're in a perfect example here where I want to go from the right flipper. I want to shoot that left lock, which will immediately light my jackpot. And then I can shoot my jackpot and hopefully collect 5 million. So yeah, let's try that. So there's that. See? Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted to do. And we were able to do it. And we didn't have a very good live catch there, but we were able to do it because I sacrificed that one ball. So we got a 5 million jackpot, all because we sacrificed that one ball. So I think, personally, that was 100% worth it. 2x running. I've got my center ramp open. I'm getting absolutely zero value for this 2x. We got a cool little air ball there that, came all the way back. Alright, interesting. I'm going to try and get my kickback lit, which I have now lit. We've got another letter towards our million. We'll pick up another letter towards our million. Took a warning for that, but we would have died otherwise. And we're already, see, there's my kickback, paying dividends already. Spelling some cheese, getting the bank back open for more kickback value, because who doesn't like free balls? I like free balls. Don't you like free balls? Everybody loves free balls. Come on. There we go. All right. We're okay. Got our traps back open. No, this is not good. That's okay. Yeah, all right. I thought that seemed like it was going to be worse. Jesus. Stay alive. Oh, piss poor shot. Fucking, there's no reason to fucking flip that fucking ball up in, like, I was sitting there like, I'm just going to get my fucking kickback, and I flipped it up, hit that stupid rubber, and down the left out lane because I'm a moron. Absolutely no need to do that. Exactly. We all love extra balls, Adam. Everyone loves an extra ball. All right. Still haven't had a stellar game because when we're in multi-ball, when we've got that high jackpot value, you can get as many jackpots as you can keep shooting balls back into the traps during multi-ball. So there's a lot of value in the multi-ball, and I've only ever been able to get one jackpot out of it. So let's see if we can't get back into another multi-ball and see if we can't get some multi-jackpots while we're in there. Missed the skill shot. Oh. I've already almost completed Mousetrap. That was a bad bounce over. I'm also going to try, so we've got the center bank open. I'm also going to try and go for my million because there's no reason not to do that. So we've got, oh, that was interesting. So I think that's a software bug. So I had made 2 shots in the last game towards letting my kickback. And then I drained. And now I started a brand new game. And for whatever reason, it held that information in memory. And when I got the bank down, it only took 1 shot to light my kickback. So that's an interesting little bug. So what I'm going to try and do here is, while I have the center bank down, because as soon as you shoot the cheese hole, the mouse hole, it turns off, it brings up the center bank. But you keep getting million letters if you keep shooting the center bank. So I want to shoot my million letters and go back up the center ramp, get my million letters, go back up the center ramp, and see if I can't get to the million shot with the million letters. So we'll pick that one up, see if we can't bounce this over, pick that one up, shoot the center. We got our nice kickback there. And then we'll pick up. Doesn't mean to do that, but that almost was our double bonus. So I'm going to try, I want to get it over from the right, because the reason why is once the mouse hole is open, I can't shoot that ramp anymore, because if I do, then my bank comes up and I can't work on my million letters anymore. Man, that sucks. Yeah, the post transfer on this game is not great. Alright, good save. Took our warning for that, but warnings are better to waste than balls, so we've got L, we only got MIL left for the million, so we have to shoot, not that. Alright, so we're almost spelt million now. We can take one more shot over here for that. And now we just need the M. But in order to get the M, that was a really nice live catch. In order to get the M, we need to drop down the center bank, which I don't want to do right now. So we only have 1.5 million on the jackpot, so I'm definitely going to build some cheese here. Because going into a jack or multi-ball with 1.5 million is not ideal. And at least we're finding our accuracy on that right ramp, which is nice. I haven't been super accurate on that ramp so far today, but we're definitely locking it down now. So if you can find your accuracy like this, shooting this ramp, oh, I shouldn't have said anything, is decent value. It's not a ton of value, but it's decent value. It's safe, it's controllable, and you're never really in danger there as long as you don't miss, right? So we're already up at 2.5 million. And we're going to just keep going, because why the hell not? That's why the hell not, because we're missing now. Alright, get that under control. Get that cheese value going. Missed the last shot, that's okay. We'll get control and right into the hole. 400,000, it's good value there for sure. Alright, so now we're back up where we want to be at 3 million for the jackpot, and locks are lit. So let's take some locks. Alright, first skill shot's on the right in lane, or right, well, it's not an in lane, but it's a right lane. So we have to go a little bit shorter than usual. There it is. I'm gonna have to try and save that. We're good. So I don't like the post transfer on this game. It just doesn't seem very good. The shots is not safe, especially on the left-hand side. So we're gonna shoot the left ramp to feed to shoot the right mousetrap. So that was not a great. We kind of got a little bit of an air ball there. And that time we just missed completely. But at least we got our 3x, so there's gonna be some good bonus here, I think. Alright, we're gonna bounce that over. Almost into the mousetrap. Oh, we're just kissing it. Kissing cousins right there with that mousetrap. Apparently we're gonna go orbit. Because why the hell not? We haven't done that much yet, but we're not very accurate on it. Alright, there we go. Right orbit. Right one is done. If you're on the right flipper and the center bank is open, can you just shoot that to transfer to the left rather than post transfer? Yeah, I mean you could, I guess. The only reason I wouldn't is because I mean there's no reason you shouldn't. You're right. I could totally have done that if the center bank was open. The transfer over doesn't seem terrible. If you get, it comes down pretty fast, and you do get a pretty good feed. So I totally could have done that. You're 100% right. I've just been pretty comfortable on the left ramp, so I thought I'd go that way. But yeah, I could have taken the center ramp, and if it was open, I don't remember if it was open. It's not open now, so I could have taken that as a way to transfer over 100%. I will keep that in mind. Thank you for the suggestion. Alright, so last in lane or last lane to get the 5 million. We're definitely going to go for that because that's an extra million because we're on ball one, so it's still only 100,000 for the skill shot, but it's basically, if I get a jackpot, it's 1,100,000. So 100% going for that. We're going to have a sip of water here first. Soft plunging, too hard. Damn. So that's going to cost us maybe $1 million. All right, nope. All right, okay, we're good. 3 balls. We're going to take this guy. We're gonna wait for that to come out because we don't know what the kick out is gonna be like with all these balls here. All right, that's not bad. We have to figure out how to do the transfer here because that's how we do it. But now I need balls to come to a controlled stop. All right, perfect. So this is the L1, 2 balls on the right, 1 on the left, or is L1 2 on the left, 1 on the right? I don't know. But what we're going to do is an over-under on the right-hand side where I'm going to pop the ball in front up a little bit, and then I'm going to shoot that left orbit. That was too much, but we're going to get what we want done anyway. And now we're going to wait. Again, there's no hurry here. We'll just wait for this ball to come out. And now we've got control again. So we're going to do another little over-under into that right ramp. Almost. Oh. See, I could have flipped away, but I didn't want to lose control, so we lost that ball, but we're still in multi-ball, so we're good. And apparently, the accuracy I had on that ramp now is gone. There we go. So that was $1 million lost because we didn't get that skill shot earlier, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. Let's see if we can't do what I said I wanted to do, and that's get 2 jackpots and 1 multi-ball. Not looking good. Nope. Not at all. I was trying to get that in the grace period, and I forgot I'd already taken my warning, so we tilted away all of that bonus that I had. So that sucked. But it was a good first ball, considering that was ball 1, 8 million, so see if we can't follow it up with a better ball too. I'm definitely going to want to go after my million shot, since we're only 1 letter away. We'll go back to our cheese letters, because I likes me some cheese. That's for the hole. And that's what we get for not having a kickback. We get to lose our ball. See, that was $1 million for 2x on that bonus. So I probably lost 3 million points on ball 1 because I tilted. So note to self, don't tilt, because there's a lot of points there and you're stupid if you do. All right. Cheese is lit, so we're definitely not going to open this bank yet, because if we shoot the hole and then that bank closes, so we want to clear the hole first and then shoot the target bank. So there's our target bank. Now we just got to survive 3 shots for our kickback. So there's 1. Oh, come on. Now the million is lit. No, no, come on. The 2x is lit too here. I can hear it running, so if I can get... All right, nice. So we got 15 seconds. Come on, ball. Nice. 2x, 1 million is 2 million. Math there for you, right? 1 time, or 2 times 1 is 2. See, some critical thinking there, figuring that one out. Okay. Jackpot value is already up at 3 million. Let's get some more cheese letters. Double that score again. Come on, double cheese hole. Nice. Oh, only 400,000. I wish that wasn't random. I wish there was a way to either create a static value or at least know what value you were going to get, so it would be worthwhile, so you'd know if it was worthwhile to go after the X's or not. Alright, we're going to try and spell mousetrap here. We're almost there. Definitely almost there now. Mousetrap is lit, and we're gonna... Oh, that was a nice save. That was so out of there. But we gave it a good upward shake, even with our 1 warning, to keep that ball in play. Didn't want to go in the mousetrap. And we're missing on the left. Get back under control. Shoot the right. Or miss the right. There we go. So I'm going to play a little more conservatively here. I know I could go for my skill shot, but instead I'm going to go for the short plunge because that gives me a nice easy feed to go for that trap. So there's no reason to be aggressive here. It's ball 3. We've got 13 million. We've got a 4 million jackpot. So let's be a little conservative here. See, that's why I wanted to be a little conservative. I wanted that short plunge to give me a nice easy shot into that lock shot. So we're now back into multi-ball. We can hard plunge this one to try and go for that center bank and get us up to 5 million for the jackpot. So let's do that. Nice, perfect. Now we just need to get the balls under control. And then everything will be fine. Except we're not going to get the balls under control. We're going to lose them. And go back to square one. Damn it. But, I mean, at least we still have the 5 million jackpot. We just have to spell mousetrap, or mouse and trap. Yeah, we just need to spell mousetrap by shooting these ever increasingly dangerous targets and hoping that we get the ball back. I think I'll get my kick back. Maybe. There we go. I got my kick back. So that's going to give us a little bit of, or at least a little insurance on the left. And I'm playing with all my warnings used up, so all of these slap saves and everything else are risky as fuck, but we're still alive. So just need the S and the E. We got the U instead, which we already got. So there's the S. And we got a nice carom into the E, which I will take all day long. Locked up ball 1. Soft plunge. Shoot the left, I guess. Yep, shoot the left. Didn't like that look of that feed. I was sitting there thinking about it for a second, and then I was like, that's going to go off center on me. Oh, there we go. Got it. I don't need the skill shot, so we're going to soft plunge again here. See if we can't get things under control a little better this time. So we'll shoot the left, shoot the right. Jackpot is lit. Try and get control of something here. No, goddammit. Okay, we at least have some time to get that jackpot. 10 seconds. So there's the 5 million jackpot. So while we didn't get 2 jackpots in one multi-ball, we did get 2 jackpots in one game. So we're all the way up at 19 million now. Let's see if we can't cross the 20 million threshold. So we've got 767,000 in bonus, so we're definitely over 20 million with our bonus. I would like to get the 3x if I can, so I'm going to start shooting orbits, which I'm terrible at. Now we'll get some cheese here. $350,000 in cheese. $350,000 in cheese. That would be a lot of cheese. 350,000 points for that cheese. Come on, orbits. I'm gonna. Oh, that was nice. All right, that was almost dead. See, and this is why, for me personally, I don't shoot on the fly. My accuracy goes way down when I'm shooting on the fly personally. I probably could have saved that, but I didn't want to tilt, so. 1.7 million in bonus, 22 million point game, and we're on the board. High score number 4. I'll take it. Numbers Club, exactly, Adam. All right. I feel good about that. That was a good game. I think I've gone over pretty much everything I can for Mousin Around. I think that's where I'll end it today. If you're new here and you're just hanging out for the first time, I really appreciate you stopping by. Give me a follow if you haven't already. And again, thanks to Camper for another 200 bits. I really appreciate getting any of that kind of stuff. Every little bit helps. Pinball is expensive, so yeah. Anyway, I did see Cabin has a TNA. That's pretty cool. So part of my long-term goal is I like playing in City Pinball League, but the problem is that it's so fucking far, and league nights take so fucking long that every time I go, I'm dead. And then because playoffs are on a weekday, and I end up having to play at like 1 a.m., I end up playing like shit, and that I'm never very happy about like that. So what I'm thinking about doing this season is taking my rig and my streaming stuff and bringing it down to Cabin and streaming every week from Cabin on location for a little while. That way I can still come to hang out with you guys for a bit and at the same time create some new content for my channel and maybe show some games that I don't even have. Like, I know Cabin has a Star Wars and now the Total Annihilation, and they've also got the new Iron Maiden, so that would be, I think that would be pretty cool if I did that. So I'm going to talk to Robin about it and see if she's on board, because I don't know what her internet, I know her internet got to be better than mine, but I don't know what her internet caps are and stuff like that. So yeah, anyway, we did what we needed to do, played some Mousin Around. I think tomorrow we might play, like, I'm looking at Lord of the Rings and going, you know, I haven't played my Lord of the Rings in forever. And I really do like Lord of the Rings as a game. I think that would be fun to show on stream, just the different way, they replaced Star Wars with TNA. Oh, okay. I think Lord of the Rings would be kind of fun to show on stream just because it really does a very good job of telling a story. Yeah, I saw that they did the Buffalo thing too, so it was probably fine. But like, if I do it every other week, am I going to chew up her bandwidth cap? You know what I mean? That's what I'm worried about. Yeah, I know everyone says take a nap, but I don't nap. I'm weird like that. Like, I can't, like, if I wake, so I go to sleep, and then when I go to sleep, I'm asleep. And then if I wake up, I'm not going back to sleep. So, Scata, you stopped by just as I was about to end the stream. If you want, since you just showed up, I'll play one more game if you're interested in watching the game of Mousin Around that I'm leaning over right now. So, I'm happy to play one more game if you want to see it. Otherwise, I'm just going to go back and hang over at Brian's channel. All right, one game. One game for Scata, just because Scata showed up, and we'll play one game. You wanted me to explain how the game works before I start? Play another one, bro. All right. Play another, what, game or another, like another... All right, so you want me to explain. So, Mousin Around, rare game from the 90s, I think. I don't know when this was made. The main goal is to get into multi-ball. You get into multi-ball by spelling mouse and trap on these stand-ups here. But the value of your jackpot is determined by this cheese stack here on the back glass. That's why you'll notice that on this stream, I've got the camera pulled out a bunch, because that way you can see where my jackpot value is on the back glass. You get the jackpot value raised by shooting skill shots. When you start a game, there's one shot that's lit for a skill shot, and if you can get the skill shot, you'll get to move the cheese value up one more level. So it starts at $1 million, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 4, and then 5 million. Obviously, you want a 5 million jackpot when you go into multi-ball. So when you're not, if after you get the skill shot, if you don't get it and you still want to raise that value, you shoot the left and the right ramp to spell cheese down here on the main playfield, because you're trying to collect cheese because it's a bunch of mice playing pinball.
and you shoot the mouse hole up here after you've collected your cheese, and that will raise the jackpot value. So our main goal is, before we go into multi-ball, to at least get the jackpot to 3 million, because after we physically lock 2 balls, when you smell a mouse trap, there are these cool little physical locks here and here that you shoot the ball into, and the ball gets trapped and brought down underneath the playfield. And when you spell cheese, and then when you lock the ball, you have another opportunity for skill shots. So if we can get to 3 million, as we're plunging for our multi-ball, we can get the 4 million and then the 5 million, and then hopefully go into our multi-ball with a 5 million jackpot available. And then you have to go back into the left and the right orbits to spell, to lock the ball to light your jackpot. So we'll try and do that in this game. If we don't do that, I will at least play one more so that we can show you the how the jackpot works and all that kind of stuff. So I thought the story of the game, for me, you're the mice, because you're running around the playfield, spelling cheese, picking up cheese, going into your mouse hole and raising the jackpot value, and you're trying to get away from the guy that's on the back glass. So that's the way I see it personally. But I mean, I guess you could be the dude depending on your take, because you're arming mouse traps to try and catch the mice. But I don't know. I want to be the mice, so I'm going to be the mice. All right, let's go. So we got our skill shot, and we're going to start getting some cheese. So cheese is again on the left and the right ramp, so we're going to shoot a left ramp to start spelling cheese. And we're going to go for the right ramp. And we're getting some cheese here, picking up some cheese. And we've got our double score lit on the right-hand side, so we're going to start double scoring. Take another left ramp into our right ramp. I mean, not any of that stuff that I just said. There we go. So now jackpot value goes up to 2 million, and we get 400,000 for the cheesy bonus. So let's go back to spelling cheese, and we've got the O and the T just from flailing around on mousetrap as we work towards our multi-ball. So we'll shoot again the left ramp, right ramp, right ramp, right ramp. I mean, right at the center of the ramp. Oh shit. There's the right ramp. Double scoring. Left ramp. Cheese hole. Mouse hole. And that's a double 350. So that's 700,000 for that one shot, which is pretty great. We're already up at 2.5 million, so we just need one more cheese hole before we start focusing in on our mousetrap letters. All right. Shit. Oh man, this is going bad now. Come on, stay alive. Oh, took a warning there. But we're okay, back under control. So we have to be cognizant. Ah, you fuck, damn it! Motherfucker. I didn't think I was going to tilt there. I thought I had it under control, but apparently my flip was too powerful and ended up tilting the game, so that sucked. Alright, still in good shape, ball 2, 2.5 million. We can plunge for another skill shot to bring us up to 3, and then focus on our mousetrap letters. Nice, got our skill shot. So let's get some mousetrap letters. No. Still alive, barely, but still alive. I'm going to take some shots here at the center because there's an opportunity to get a kickback here. So on the left-hand side, there's a coil that will shoot the ball back into play if it drains down the left. But right now, that kickback isn't lit. Once you get the 3 bank down in the center, you can shoot this center ramp 3 times to light the kickback, and that's basically like having an extra ball. So it's definitely worthwhile to go after. So we'll take one shot. Missed on the second, and that's why it's worthwhile, and I kicked my camera as a result. Why you want the kickback? Because I drained there as a result. So we're kind of in a tough spot here. The bank comes back up, so we don't get our kickback. We need the O, the M, and the E of mousetrap to get to our multi-ball. So we're gonna plunge to skill shot. Try and survive that, because that was a really shitty feed. I'm gonna pick off the M because the M is much easier than the E. And then I'm gonna shats. Nope, no shats. So we're gonna go this way, try and bounce this over, and die. Damn it. So we were getting there, but we didn't do it. So that was a pretty crappy game. So let's get this going again. So skill shot is on the right side. Soft plunge into skill. There we go. Now we're playing because we're starting over again. Jackpot value is all the way back down. So we need some cheese in order to get that jackpot value back up. Picked up some good mousetrap letters there for that. Started double scoring just on a regular slap save. And doubled up the mouse hole at 600,000, so pretty good value there. Jackpot value is up at 2 million. We've already spelt all of trap, so that's pretty great. Go back after that ramp. No luck there. Gonna have to slap save that and survive, thankfully enough. Back to getting that cheese, baby. Like me some cheese. Oh, last shot, just missed it. Stay in. This should come over. Nope. All right, we need one more shot to get the cheese. And into the mouse hole. Escape, little mice. Escape with your cheese. Up to 2 million. So 2.5 million. So now we just need one more to feel satisfied. And see that left out lane, that's why I want my kickback, because that left out lane is brutal. It's very hard to save it out of there. So we'll get the cheese off the skill shot instead. There we go. Shit. All right, so now we just need O, U, S, and E. Oh, what happened? I suck, dude. That's what happened. So that's the beauty of owning the machine. I can play as many times and I don't have to pay $1 each time. All right, we got the O, we got the U, we got the S, and E, and there's Mousetrap. And there's the first physical lock. So then we shot that up on the left orbit. We got our first physical lock. So now we need the left lane, and then we'll get another skill shot. So we plunge hard on that one. Perfect. And we want control here so that we can shoot the next physical lock. So this next physical lock is right here, and what you'll see is the ball will go up and will drop down into that piece of cheese. If I actually hit it. Instead, what you will actually see is me miss, the ball go out of control, and then go down the right fucking out lane. Like a, yeah, that was bad. All right, so we're gonna short plunge here. See if we can't get this on the left. We'll shoot the left ramp. We'll shoot the left orbit to send the ball out of control. Left ramp. It's a right cheese lock. Come on. Let's do this. We can do this. No, we can't. All right. Now we got it. This is where we want to be. We want to shoot that cheese lock. We don't want to miss this time. There it is. All right, 4 million on the jackpot. We can plunge into this last skill shot to get us up to 5 million, which is where we want to be. And then we can try for a jackpot. So in order to get a jackpot during this multi-ball, you'll see once I shoot this shot, all the balls are going to come out basically at once, and I'm going to have to try and get control. Once I get control, I need to shoot back into these mouse traps in order to light the jackpot, and then the jackpot will be lit up here at the mouse hole for hopefully 5 million, assuming I get this skill shot. So let's do that. Too hard. So that was a buck
Wow! Wow! That went as poorly as possible. I don't think I could have done that on purpose if I wanted to. Yeah. Fuck. Beat. Yep. Totally beat, dude. That was bad. Bad. Very bad. Alright. Completely fucked up that whole thing. Alright, we're gonna do this. I hope this isn't gonna turn into an Addams Family though. When I was playing Addams Family on Thursday, I said I wasn't stopping the stream until I got to a wizard mode called Tour of the Mansion. And I think it took me, I had done it like 4 times already in the stream. And I think after I'd done it, I think I'd played 6 games on stream. And I had done Tour of the Mansion probably 3 or 4 times in those 6 games. And then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do one more Tour of the Mansion and call it quits. And I think it took me 4 more games, 4 or 5 more games to get one Tour of the Mansion. It was pretty bad, pretty frustrating. And now my shots are all over the place while I try and get some cheese here. I am personally blaming Brian for my shitty play today because I was up so late watching him play South Park and then up early today. So I'll say it's all Brian's fault that this is going as poorly as it is right now. And that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Alright, let's see if I can't get this fucking kickback. There's my kickback. So now I got the little green light over here that tells me that I'll get my ball back if it goes down there right now. So that's good. So we're up at 2 million. I'm gonna pick off some of these mousetrap letters. Shit. Nope. Alright, good save there. Used up our warning. But we're okay. Using warnings is okay as long as you live. And don't tilt immediately afterward, like I did last time. Jesus. $2X. Get some cheese this way. Give me that cheese. Oh, okay. Don't give me that cheese. Give me that double scoring. Don't give me that double scoring. Oh, come on. Give me the mousetrap then. Do something. Give me, I don't know. I'm saying give me something, but realistically I'm speaking to myself because the only one who's flipping these flippers is me, so the only person I should be asking for shit is me. Because the game ain't giving me nothing. The game wants to take things away. Nice. 2.5 million from cheese. Let's go for more cheese on the ramp. Oh, I didn't miss that last one. It would have been good. Double scoring now. Go in your hole. Oh, it was so close. Don't drain, don't tilt. None of those things are necessary in this specific moment right now. Alright, 3 million. 1 letter to go. Let's take a shot at this E. Didn't get it. We're going to do a Shats, maybe. Alright, we're going to do what I've been talking about on stream a little bit, which is called a Shats, where I'm going to shoot the left in lane. So I'm going to shoot the ball at the very tip of the flipper and get it to go up that left in lane, because if I shoot this in lane, it'll spot that last E for me. I've been fucking that up all day today. Yeah, exactly. Game ain't giving me shit, dude. I got to take it. You damn right. So we're going to do with the shot, and we're not going to fuck it up this time. Almost.
Whoa, Jesus. All right, I don't know how we're still alive, but apparently we are. We're gonna try that again on this side. Nope, not gonna give it to us. Or why do I keep saying give it to us? It's not giving it to me because I gotta take it. All right, we got it the hard way, but we got it. That's good. First lock. Skill shot lit. Let's plunge softer this time. Well, a little bit harder than that, I think. Nope, got it. Nice. Bounce that over. We're up at 4 million for the jackpot. We'll lock this ball up. We'll not lock this ball up. All right. Come on. There we go. That's what we want. Right on the left flipper. Into the lock. So, talking earlier, earned it. Yeah, talking earlier when we were talking about whether you're the mice or not, you're 100% the mice because look at the back glass, right? 3 mice. We locked up 3 balls. There's going to be 3 mice on the playfield trying to get a jackpot away from this motherfucker. So we are definitely the mice in this game. All right, we're at 4 million. Skill shot is on the center, so that's a nice easy one. Just plunge like this into the center and get control. Okay, we lost 1 ball. That's fine. We're gonna lose that one if we're not careful. All right, this is what we want. 2 balls on 1 flipper. We can cradle separate. Now we just need to get... No! God damn it! Ah, shit. Give me that ball. So that sucks. And then we drain. So now we gotta do it over again. Earned it and lost it. That's what happened there. The only good thing about that is number 1, it was ball 1, so we're okay there. And then number 2, we didn't lose our jackpot value. We're still up at 5 million. If you don't collect the jackpot, you don't have to redo all the cheese shit. So we can spend our time just going after mouse and trap on these next 2 balls so that we can get a jackpot. So there's an M and an O. We get the U and the S. We at least got the S out of that. We get some U. No U. Give me that U. Doesn't want to give me the U. Come on, U. There's the U. Whoa. Alright, still alive. You could do something called a post transfer, but the post transfer on this game doesn't work. That's why I haven't been doing it. It's not... what you usually do is you're trying to bounce it off the bottom of the slingshot here, and then the physics of it, it bounces off that, bounces off here, and then comes over. But it doesn't like to work. Oh, there it is. So that's what we were trying to do. Doesn't, but you see, it doesn't like to work very well. So, yes, when you counterpoint, when you miss the playfield double, our mouse laughs at you. That's true. All right, so let's shoot the trap. Just need the A and the P. All right, there we go. Oh shit. Took a warning, but locked the ball, so we're good. We're gonna soft plunge and then shoot that left orbit. Shoot the left orbit, there it is. We're on a warning, so we have to be very careful. We don't need the skill shots, so we're definitely going for short plunges here. So there's ball 1 locked up, ball 2, and a motherfucking jackpot, baby. Baby, jackpot. Now let's get another jackpot. That's the other thing I wanted to do. So we've got 3 balls here, so we're still okay. So there's the first one. There's the second one. Come on, we can get this. Just give me that ball. Come on, you can give me the ball. Go in the hole. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Jackpot. Another 5 million. It's 10 million for this one multi-ball so far. Locked up the second ball again. Let's see if we can't get another jackpot. Go in the hole. Nice. Come here, ball. Oh, that was close. No, we're okay. We're okay. Oh, I thought that went in. Lost one ball, but that's okay, because we're going to get another jackpot here. This ball comes back down. Oh, god damn it. Okay, we should get one more. Yep, there we go. Yeah, baby, jackpot. Nice. 15 million on one multi-ball. I will take all day long. Pinball narcissist. Too much an advantage. I'm crying foul play. Are you even in, Evan? Did you even make the cut? You could call foul play all you want. I don't think you're on the list of people that are attending, are you? Or are you coming up for the pre-events? Alright. Let's get some more points to pad onto this score, because it's a good score. We're definitely on the board with this score. I just want to see how much on the board I can get it. I almost got the doubler there, but missed it at the end. Alright. What do we got here? 200,000. That's cool, dude. I get it. I mean, I haven't felt the need to take a year off pinball yet, but I'm getting there in the sense that I stopped playing in my local league, and I haven't been going to much tournaments this year. Getting ready for IFPA has been really fucking stressful. I definitely feel a lot more confident now getting closer to it than I have basically this entire time. So I 100% understand where you're coming from with that. But you know, I mean, it's pinball. It'll still be here whenever you're ready to come back, and yeah, it's still fun. I still enjoy it from that perspective. Like, I think this has also been really helpful in the sense that doing these streams has given me a reason to play. Like, I have all these machines, and for a long time, I was sitting here wondering, like, well, what do I do? Like, I've gotten all the high scores, I've completed all the wizard modes, and I just don't feel like playing out here. So this opportunity to stream and share with people my collection and how I play and my strategies and stuff like that has really given me a second life on wanting to play pinball again. So that's been really cool. Oh, I see. I see. You didn't want to take the year off. You had to take the year off. Well, good on you then for supporting your wife. That's quality husbandry right there for sure. And yes, Ohio is 100% the Whopper hub of the nation with the new La Rocca and Tommy Breezy out in Ohio, 100%. So you'll definitely have lots of opportunity to get yourself back up in the rankings to make IFPA next year. I don't think Josh has announced this, and hopefully he's not watching or doesn't kill me for saying this, but next year is Italy. So my wife is really looking forward to Italy, and I think that'll be a good year. It'll be definitely a good year for vacation along with a tournament. So yeah. All right, let's finish this game up. Jesus. Yeah, finish this game up real quickly by draining. We have... No, we didn't have an X. That sucks. 23 million. I'm going to plunge here. Hopefully get the skill shot for 300,000. Survive that. 2 letters away from Mousetrap. But our jackpot value is only at 1.5 million. 1 letter away. Just need the E. Let's get the E. Oh, I thought I had the E there. I wanted to try and Shats. There we go. Okay, whatever.
that game's done. You should refer to him as your FLR. He basically is. Yep, definitely spoilers. I'm pretty sure it's relatively common knowledge. I know Italy is already aware of it, obviously, because they got to start preparing. But yeah, things are coming along here. We've got, I think can we pan up to that? The IFPA banner is up in the rafters already, so that's pretty cool. And most of the other stuff is here already, so we're chugging along. We'll be ready at the end of this month for sure. And I'm going to keep doing this every day. Yeah. So we have an IFPA banner and some rafters somewhere at least. I mean, this is no Papa, but I'm trying my best, as good as I can do. I'm no Kevin Martin, but I'm doing what I can in my little corner of the world. But I just realized my head's cut off. There you go. So yeah, I think that's where we're going to end it. That was a good last game. 15 million on the multi-ball. Didn't really do anything with the last two balls, but I kind of just sat here talking for a little too long and got my head out of the game. But it's a good stream, good fun. I was trying to think about what game to do next. Thanks for stopping by, Evan. I'll definitely be doing this again tomorrow. I'm thinking Lord of the Rings, honestly. I've been looking at Lord of the Rings right now, and like, I miss playing it a little bit. I haven't played it in so long, so what are the options? All right, if you want to pick a game, I'll let you pick a game. So let's say I'll rattle some stuff off, and you tell me what you think. So we've got Godzilla, Lord of the Rings, Whirlwind, Foursquare, Viking, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Harlem Globetrotters, Flash Gordon, Hot Doggin', Dragon Fist, Jacks to Open, Space Station, Butterfly, Cheetah, Genesis, Big Game, Spider-Man, Robocop, Frontier, Strikes and Spares, Funhouse. Just spin the camera around and make him pick one. He's never going to be able to see anything. I'm 6, so I'll probably be here. Serpent Safari, Attack from Mars, Monaco, Earthshaker, Whitewater, Spirit, Mars Trek, Radical, Dracula, Spin It Slowly, Space Station. All right, Space Station. Yeah, I can do Space Station. Space Station sounds like a good idea. I like that game. So I'll set up for Space Station and we'll do Space Station. Spirit, I've never seen that before. All right, Spirit instead. I can do Spirit. Either is fine. So we'll do Spirit tomorrow for stream. I might do maybe tomorrow will be my double header since I'll have a little more energy. I'm pretty tired today, but because I had a power outage here on Friday, I wasn't able to stream, so I'm behind on a game technically. So maybe I'll do Spirit and Space Station tomorrow. So and not passed out. Well, I mean, worst case scenario, it'll be archived here on Twitch for a little while, and then I'm archiving all my videos up on my YouTube as well, which is just my name, Adam Becker. So it's not obviously as good as being here on Twitch because I can't interact with you guys if you're just watching it after the fact. But I mean, it'll be there for prosperity's sake. So yeah. Anyway, thanks guys for hanging out, and we will see you tomorrow.